Hi, and welcome to the channel. My name is Tony, and in today's video, we're going to be doing part one of a two-part video where we'll be unboxing the brand new Meshforce M7 Tri-Band Whole Home Wi-Fi Mesh System. If this is your first time here, be sure to subscribe and hit that little bell so that you're alerted to when I release new content. In the interest of full disclosure, Meshforce did send me this item. However, they are not sponsoring the video or paying me. All of the comments you hear are my own. That being said, let's get over to the computer and get started with today's video. The Meshforce M7 Tri-Band Whole Home Mesh Wi-Fi System, the 3-pack, is currently selling on Amazon for $249. If you're interested in this product, I'll have an affiliate link down in the video description below. So like I said earlier, we're just going to be doing a quick unboxing today. We'll take a look at the feature set and then we'll get it set up using the iOS app. In the second video, I'm actually going to be doing some iPerf testing and some speed tests, as I'll be using this system as my daily driver. I'm going to take down my Unify system in preparation for our upcoming move, and this Meshforce M7 will be my daily driver, and I'll be able to give it a good run for its money for a couple of weeks. Let's take a look at the features of the Meshforce M7. First off, I want to comment on the new design. I like this form factor so much better than that of the previous M3 model. Look at the picture on the screen. You can see how nicely it blends into the environment just sitting on top of a piece of furniture. So kudos to you, Meshforce, for improving upon this design. Now looking at the feature set, it has tri-band powerful Wi-Fi. It allows you to carry more devices. It'll automatically connect the devices to the fastest and least crowded network. It'll keep performance up even in high internet use cases. Now, if you're not familiar with tri-band technology, you get one 2.4 gigahertz networks and two 5 gigahertz networks. It's expandable. Each unit covers up to 2,000 square feet, so the 3-pack will cover a home up to 6,000 square feet. However, you can add up to 6 units to cover homes of larger size. It sets up in minutes using the My Mesh app. I'm going to do it using the iOS version. And then you can manage it from anywhere. And then the last option here says escort your smart home, advanced security protocol, and built-in firewall to efficiently keep your personal information private. That being said, now guys, let's look and see what comes inside the box. Before we get to what's inside the box, I just wanted to show you the packaging. I think Meshforce did a really nice job with this. It's a super clean, nice presentation. Inside the box, you get 3 mesh points and 3 power adapters. Now, I'm only showing you one here for the sake of space in my work area. You have a quick start guide, and you get a registration card. The unit itself is made of plastic. The top has a silver finish to it, but it's probably blown out looking from my overhead lighting system. As far as the form factor, holding it in the palm of my hands, hopefully you can kind of get a feel for its size. I'm going to flip the unit over. You can see there's a lot of venting for airflow here. Right here, there's a reset button. Now if I tilt the unit this way, you can see the port for plugging in the power adapter here. There's a gigabit WAN LAN port, and then there's 2 more gigabit LAN ports. Now each unit is set up exactly the same way, so whatever unit you choose to be your base, once you select the WAN port, I guess this becomes a LAN port on the other 2 units. So the other 2 mesh points would then have 3 LAN points. The username and password for the Wi-Fi is on the bottom of the unit. And then just looking at the front of the unit here, let me turn it this way for you. You have the Meshforce branding, and then there's a little status LED light. Let's get started with the setup process of the Meshforce M7. Now, I've already gone ahead and downloaded the My Mesh app for iOS. And that being said, iOS users require version 9.0 or later, while Android users require version 4.4 or later. Let's get started now with the process. First thing I'm going to do is fire up the mesh point by plugging in the power. And then I'm going to grab an Ethernet cable and plug in the internet. We're getting the internet now off one of my existing switches. I'm going to plug that into the WAN port of the mesh unit. We have a solid green status light. Now I know you can't see that in the picture, but once that starts to flash green, we should be ready to continue with the setup process. And now it is flashing. So let's switch over to the app and let's launch the MyMesh app. Now, the first time you launch the MyMesh app, it's going to ask you whether or not you want to allow push notifications. I did allow the notifications, so the next screen is asking us to connect to the unit's Wi-Fi by going to our settings and then selecting the MyMesh Wi-Fi that's being broadcast. So let's do that. Let's go into settings. And there you see the MyMesh Wi-Fi. Let's click on that. And now we're connected to the MyMesh Wi-Fi. Now it didn't ask us for the password, which that's interesting. But anyway, let's go back into the MyMesh app. And it says, welcome to MyMesh. Let's go ahead and press setup. The mesh point is identifying your connection type. It's identified our connection as being DHCP, which is correct. If you have something other than DHCP, you just simply have to choose your connection type manually down at the bottom of the screen. But let's go ahead and click next. And now it's asking us to change our Wi-Fi name. So this is where we're going to put in the name of the Wi-Fi we want to set up. So I'm going to call it My M7 Wi-Fi. And just for the purpose of this video, I'm going to give it a really simple password. But in production, please use a stronger password. In fact, after this video, I'm going to reset it and use a stronger password for my own use. At the bottom, it says creating a Wi-Fi connection. Please wait. And now we have a successful creation of the My M7 Wi-Fi. Now I actually had to hit the OK button and do the setup process here on this screen, this prior screen 3 times, which I thought was a little strange, but okay, we've successfully got our My M7 Wi-Fi set up. At the bottom of that, it says how to connect. Well, I'm sure that's just going to tell us to go out to our settings and select the Wi-Fi. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and go back to settings. And we're going to click on Wi-Fi. And there we see the My M7 Wi-Fi. So let's select that. It's asking us for the password, so we're going to put that in and join. It says no internet connection, and it seems to be struggling to connect. So let's go ahead and reboot the mesh point. Simply unplug, plug back in, and let it reboot. Okay, now the mesh point has rebooted. The My M7 Wi-Fi did show back up. Let's select it and see what happens. And there you go. So it did need a restart. We've successfully connected to the newly created Wi-Fi. Let's jump out to a ping tool and just see if we can ping Google. And there you go. We have a successful ping out to Google. So that means we are connected to the internet. Let's go ahead and get another unit set up. Let's add one of the satellite units. So we're going to go ahead and say next. It's asking us to place the other unit and power it on. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So let me bring another unit into play. I'll go ahead and power it up, plug it in. And click on next. Check the connection. Well, we have a solid green light, but we're also right next to the main base right now. So we're going to just go ahead and say OK. We're going to skip this screen. It's asking us to log in so that we can manage our devices via the cloud from anywhere. We're just going to skip this right now, but that is an option for you. And here you can see we have at the top the mesh unit, the base unit that we connected previously, and then we have two of the other units on the bottom, which are red. And once this unit boots up, it should automatically connect and create a mesh with the main unit and turn green. And there you go. The second unit has successfully connected. You can see on my cell phone screen that it did turn green. And then we would just do the same process for adding the additional unit, which we're not going to do right now. So there you have it. A quick unboxing and setup of the brand new Meshforce M7 whole home Wi-Fi mesh system. Now, like I said, I'm going to be using this system over the next couple of weeks in lieu of my Unify system. I'll be able to give you guys some feedback. You'll be seeing some speed tests, some iPerf tests. So if you're in the market for a mesh system, maybe this information will help you make a decision whether or not the Meshforce M7 system would be a good fit for your environment. So if you found any value in today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to check out some of my other videos up above. Please remember to subscribe, like, and share this video. And thank you again for using my Amazon affiliate links. I know they don't change your price, but they do help out the channel. My name is Tony with Quik Tech Solutions. As always, please stay safe. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.